Does this go to a save room? Yeah, and the save room ought to work. Okay, so it wouldn't work in vanilla Metroid, but... in the randomizer, they make a concession. Why is this door open? Huh? This door should not be open. These spikes aren't going to do anything to me, right? So we did open the door from the bottom of Green Brinstar did come up to the other side of the wrecked ship, which is where we are now. Maybe because I've discovered that door? That door's... or maybe just they decided to open that door anyway, so the wrecked ship didn't block you and you could travel through it. These spikes are deadly still. I mean, I'm glad I came up in here and looked, because that's a great item to get. I'm dead. Oh, not quite, not yet. We are hanging in there. Alright. There's one more item check, and then we can check and see who the boss is here. I would love to see Kraid. Kraid would be the best possible boss to see here, because then we can kill Kraid, and wherever we find Phantoon later, we can come back here and get all the rest of the items. And it'll be fantastic. Yeah, this door here must just be open as like a quality of life thing. So whichever side of the wrecked ship you gain access to, you're not actually stuck. You can traverse the whole thing if you have the means to do so. And apparently my tracker thinks I do. So maybe you can get through the back half of the wrecked ship with just high jump boots. Maybe you don't get stuck. So we've got the items here. Let's go drop a save and go see who the boss is. And fingers crossed that it's Kraid. That would be ideal, I think. And in any event, I'm going to go back to Blue Brinstar and finish clearing the stuff out. This save room is not supposed to work. I think I mentioned that. If it does work, because it's in the randomizer, the little ghost skull guys can actually appear on top of you and kill you while you're on the save point, which I think is just wonderful. I wouldn't have enough energy yet to do a grapple kill on Dragon, and I wouldn't have a way out of Dragon's room even if I could. Actually, I think I do. I think with the grapple, you can grab one of the live wires on the wall, even without the gravity suit, and then swing your way up to the door using like a perfect swing. This is not the boss I wanted to see right here. He's like, dude, you died before the fight even started. What is even the haps, cuz? So that door went to Ridley. And Ridley is not going to be in my logic until I find the VARIA suit. And probably a lot of ammo and some energy, and we will be back later for him. Don't you worry. Alright, so this was actually pretty lucrative. We got the grappling beam, we got a couple more missiles. Let's get the heck out of here. Grappling beam is actually pretty good, because it's just a pretty good weapon this early in the game. If you don't have any other beams, you can kill stuff with it. And that's pretty good. Pretty wonderful. You can grab items from far away with it. You can also grab grapple blocks and swing around, but I don't know anybody who actually does that. Oh, maybe these guys are just... yeah, he's immune to it. I was just saying the grapple beam's a good weapon, and then Fish Jabroni Sam here comes along and completely invalidates the point. Point being, Brickroad doesn't know what he's talking about. Yeah, you know what? This little side excursion was pretty good. Oh, but we got the big hoppers going through. Okay, we're going to have iframes when we go through the room. Only for a couple seconds. I'm going to spam this power bomb and kill all the big hoppers before they get a chance to big hop me. I don't know why Samus didn't duck there. Oh, I do know why. So Samus has this like a standing state. You'll see it here when we load the game up in the save point. This standing state right here. You can't duck from this state. You cannot push down and duck, which means I couldn't load a... I couldn't place a power bomb. And the way that the area randomization works is this door, you'll see I kind of travel through it, and I'll maintain my action and my momentum through the door. That's how most doors work in Metroid. But to get the area randomization to work, they had to make the doors that link different areas together work more like elevators, which means they have to put you in that standing state, which means I've got to push left or right, and then I can lay a power bomb. You know what we're going to do? You know what we're going to do? We're going to go in there, rapid fire super missiles. That's what we're going to do. We are going to super, like our little pink leotard depends on it. Because it very literally does. Our other recourse would be to go all the way through the wrecked ship, through the lake, and come back up through the bottom of Green Brinstar. And I'd rather not do that. I want to finish clearing out Blue Brinstar while we're here. One of my favorite checks in the game is in Blue Brinstar, actually. It's called the Billy Mays Room. And if you don't know why it's called that, I will explain when I get there. Alright, let's just kill these guys during our iframes. Like that. Haha. Then there's one more. One more. I'm out of super missiles, so I'm glad that that one shot killed them. Okay, let's finish up Blue Brinstar here. Whew. Hopefully we get an energy tank. I'd love to see an energy tank right now. Some energy itself is not bad either. But do I have enough power bombs to do this? Because I'm going to need power bombs to get in and come back out. And that is a dud item. Yeah, I've got 7. 7 ought to be fine. Because you can do it with 5. You can do it with only 1 power bomb pack. It's just not... With only 1 pack, you can't come in through the big side hopper door and clear these areas out and get back out through the big side hopper door. Because not enough power bombs exist in the world for you to do that. Okay, I can grab those. I can grab those. You can't just jump, high jump up there? I was certain you could just high jump up there. Well, okay. I'm gonna grab these. I mean, they're just missiles. How bad do I actually want them? I really do want them. Every missile pack is... After getting soft locked on Mother Brain the other day, every missile pack is precious. I will not leave them behind until I have tons of missiles. I killed all the monsters. Oh my god. Gotta leave a monster alive to get that item. I really thought you could just high jump up to it. I honestly did. It shows how often I've done this check with and without high jump, I guess. Alright, my energy is starting to not be a worry anymore, which is pretty nice. I hate this guy. Alright, you know what? Let's actually go up here and get these items first and then come back down. That's what we'll do. Can I get up here, please? Maybe not. Apparently not. Apparently I can't respin properly. There we go. I said there we go. Oh my god. Alright, there we go. We're up there. Because that little shaft is so narrow, and because you can't see Samus's animation, she's hidden by the walls, there's nothing in this room. But wait, there's more! There's missiles in this room. Yeah, because Samus is hidden by the walls, and because the shaft is so narrow, you kind of have to guess. It's like a 50-50 guess at which direction you're going to have to wall jump to get up the shaft. And I guessed wrong a whole bunch of times in a row. So there was nothing down here in Blue Brinstar. I mean, missiles. I mean, don't say no to some missiles, but what's my next actual move? Get those super missiles is my next actual move. Oh, I didn't make my gamer man. We'll make this gamer man. We'll make this gamer work for us. In fact, just in case... I don't have the high jump boots turned on. How long have those been turned off? Oh, crap. criminy. I never turn them back on after the gauntlet. You can just totally jump up there. I wasn't crazy. Jeez, oh Pete's. Okay, so I guess we're going to go back up into Criteria now and try some of the other Criteria doors. See where they go. Kraid's lair would be helpful for us. That's the only spot. One of these places has to be Kraid's lair. Has to be. One of these door checks up here in Criteria. There's nothing else in logic down here. I guess it doesn't have to be. I mean, if it's something like Ice Beam or Speed Booster, we might be going through part of Meridia. If it's not Kraid's lair and it's not an item that I can traverse Meridia with, it has to be one of the two suits. So I guess we'll see. There's actually 3 pages in the VARIA randomizer on the website, link down the doobly-doo. If you want to check it out, please do, at your leisure. But there's like 3 pages going into very fine detail about getting through Meridia in particular, just because that is probably the most technical part of the game if you're doing it with very little equipment. So it's like, alright, how little equipment can you get through Meridia with? I was pretty conservative when I set those presets. I can do some Meridia suitless stuff, but some of it is really madcap. And I'm not a savant over here. Oh, we do have a check in Red Brinstar, too. We can do the X-ray scope room with the grappling beam. Don't think we're quite ready to backtrack yet, though. We can see where these doors go. If both of the doors go to Norfair, there is also still one door left that goes into Meridia. If both of these doors go to Norfair... No, because there's one more Criteria check. We would need all 3 of these doors in Criteria to go somewhere useless before I backtrack to Red Brinstar and do that X-ray check. That's how little I want to do that. We got 2 doors right next to each other down here, both going somewhere useful. Actually, another useful place it could go would be the very top of Upper Norfair. If we get to there, and there's 2 doors leading to there, there's a couple of checks we can do. Not many. We're not, like, Hell runs, not with 199 energy, you know what I mean? Not with just 1 reserve tank. That goes to Lower Norfair. Don't know if you guys knew this, but it's not time to go to Lower Norfair yet. Not just yet. And this door goes to Upper Norfair. Okay, so this takes us to the top of Upper Norfair. Let's go ahead and check and see where this door goes first. Goes to the back section of Lower Norfair. So we have no shortage of ways to get into Lower Norfair now. But Upper Norfair is going to have a couple of checks for us. Only 3. This door is usually yellow and now it's gray. That's ominous. I wonder what that means. I can check and see what this item is. I can't get it from this direction, but I will take a look at it. Nothing. So there's nothing in there. I can click that off the tracker. I will not have to get that item later. We do get some more supers in here, which is beautiful. There's nothing up top. What's in the high jump room? Nothing. Whole lot of nothing here. Okay, so we are going to have to backtrack to Red Brinstar to do that X-ray check. I can't think of what else might be in logic right now. The tracker does try to show you what's in logic, but it's not perfect because it also tries to guess your current location and uses your presets and your what equipment it knows you have to kind of plot a course and show you what items you can reach and how difficult they are to get from your current location. But the tracker is not perfect, and a lot of times it gets lost in itself. So sometimes it won't show me an item that is in logic, even though I can reach it. So to get to Red Brinstar, we're going to go back up this way. We need to go... We came in through the gauntlet. Oh, there's one more door we can check. Let's do that first. Back on the other side of the ship, there's a door that would go down into Red Brinstar. I don't think it can go to Red Brinstar in this seed, because we've seen all of the Red Brinstar doors at this point. But knowing where it does go is useful information. I don't think I need to refill. I think we're fine. I think we just roll on through here. I was about to say I think I want a beam, like a plasma beam or a wave beam or something. Well, a wave beam would be progression. Plasma beam wouldn't. But I need there to be some progression down here. Kraid's lair, I think, would be ideal. Okay, there are... Crab. Yep, there he is. Don't want to drop onto 100 damage crab. That would be terrible. Alright, so we found all of the hot Norfair doors. And we still don't know how to get into Kraid's lair. So, we are going to go back down to Red Brinstar. And do the one check there. So my grappling beam must have been in logic, and whatever's there at the X-ray scope location must also be in logic. How do I get to Red Brinstar? I need to go this way, actually. I got the grapple beam. I can go this way. To cross the lake here, this door will take me to Green Brinstar. From there, I can make the transfer to Red Brinstar. Seems weird to say, like almost a tautology. Like, yeah, Green Brinstar links to Red Brinstar. That's just how it works. But no, in this seed, it actually literally does. And now we gotta go all the way to the top of Green Brinstar. We could go fight Spore Spawn, but I really, really never want to fight Spore Spawn ever again. Why on earth would anybody want to go fight Spore Spawn? I mean, unless you haven't ever killed him with a plasma beam or super missiles before, and you just want to see what that's like. I think everybody needs to do that. Everybody who doesn't know what that's like, just, you gotta know, right, for yourself. You gotta feel it out. You gotta try it. There's no shame in it, experimenting with Spore Spawn. Be totally okay doing that.
Shoutouts to Lord Enigma for sponsoring this video. If you liked the video and you want to see more, please tickle my thumb, leave a friendly comment, and ring my little bell.